What's going on, everybody? It is Sammy here, your favorite statue reviewer by far. No contest. Gem Mint Who, Rad Titan Who, I don't even know them. And today, as if this wasn't painfully obvious, this is the Sandman statue by XM Studios. Now I've seen and had some big statues in the past, but nothing, absolutely nothing could have prepared me for this. This thing is, I keep telling people to say this is a monster is an understatement. This thing is absolutely insane. It's like a diorama all in one. It's huge. I was completely blown away when I took the thing out of the box. The thing is, I always dismissed it in pictures, right? Not dismissed it, but I always kind of thought it looks plain and simple. It's just a bunch of sand. What's so special about it? And, I ended up picking it up because I found a good deal on it. My buddy hooked me up with one. I was like, all right, whatever, it'll be nice. It'll be a nice, big, simple looking statue. But the second I took the thing out of the box, I was shut down. I was proved wrong completely. This thing is crazy. Absolutely fucking insane. I do think this is the best of their Spidey lines so far. I know it might be a bold statement to make, but personally, I like this one the best. This is just, in terms of pure mass and scale, this statue is near unmatched. For a quarter scale piece, obviously, there's thirds and half scales out there, but I'm talking about in quarter scale, this thing is damn near unmatched, in my opinion. So, Sandman, Flint Marko, one of Spider-Man's earliest, oldest villains. I forget, his exact first appearance, but he was one of Spidey's first villains. Flint Marko, your little common criminal. I forgot how he got his powers. It's been a while. I know it's different than the movie. The movie, he got his powers a different way. I think the comics were different, but yeah, basically he got powers. And he's able to manipulate and control sand. He can turn himself into sand, as you can see. And he can control sand, as you can also see, the big tornado whirlwind looking gust of sand that's coming from behind him. So, pretty badass character. I always liked him because in high school, because I'm weird, but in high school, my friends would call me, they gave me the nickname, the God of the Shifting Sands. And as far as nicknames go in high school, that's pretty sick. So I kind of stuck with it. So me and Sandman are tight. So this is quarter scale XM Sandman. I think the edition size was 700. So pretty low, nice and low. It didn't come in that many parts, honestly. It's a lot of just big parts. The base, this entire base minus the concrete thingy and this other thingy was one piece. There's just one big gigantic block of sand for the base. Then this extension was another piece. His body was one piece. The hands come off, head comes off, and then the concrete goes on, and these little things of rebar also go in there. Oh, and there's also a little whatever that thing is in the back. I don't know the official name for that. I don't know what it's called. But that thing, you know what I mean. You've seen it. So, let's talk about, I don't even know where to begin. Because, I would say let's start at the base, but, the base is, part of the statue. It all just flows and is pulled off so well. It's insane. I really only have one major issue, and that's the seam line where the sand extension goes into the base. It's very noticeable from certain angles. When you're looking at it, the way I'm looking at it right now, kind of head on, you don't really notice it that much. It kind of does blend in. But, when you look at it from other angles, you can tell it's there. It's so obvious. But, I don't know how else they could have hit it very well. And it doesn't bother me too much, if I'm being completely honest. So, yeah, base is one part. And the sand texturing, by the way, they had to make the sand texturing good because that's the majority of what this statue is. So the sand came off looking bad, and this whole thing would have been a failure. But it looks incredible. I mean, it looks like real sand. It really does. It's solid. The texture is rough, like you would expect sand to be. It's just great. It's fucking amazing. So the body goes in to the base where you see his legs at. It's like, he's emerging from the sand. So there's a seam here and a seam line down there where his pants meet the sand. The pants have a nice texturing to them. I thought they were going to be like flat, kind of like a shirt is. They actually kind of have like a leathery, maybe jeans material to them. It's nice, and it surprised me, because like I said, I thought it was going to be flat, but it's not. I feel like y'all can't even see me. This fucker is just blocking my angle. It's okay, I'm not a looker, so it's fine. So yeah, pants are nice, they have stitched like pockets and like stitched pockets, you know what I mean? Belt buckles, everything is sculpted and painted very well, nothing out of the lines or anything. Then you get to a shirt. Honestly, there's not much to a shirt. It is kind of flat and simple, but it doesn't really need to be anything more. It's it's a classic striped green shirt. I don't know what more you would need from the shirt. It's nice. I mean, it's not like wow, but it's also not bad. Then you get to his arms, and what I have now are the sand attachments, the mace, and then his outstretched sand hand. And dude, like, the first thing I took out of the box when I unboxed it was his hand up there. And I took one look at that, I compared it to my hand. It's bigger than my hand, and I looked at it, I'm like, what did I get myself into? Because I knew this thing was gonna be big, but I wasn't expecting how big. Yeah, I look at the hand, I'm like, holy shit, like I'm in danger. So yeah, the sand, this thing is a weapon too, it's heavy. I mean, he could really hurt somebody with that. And then you have his portrait. That's one of his portraits that it comes with. That's the sand portrait. I go back and forth kind of between what portrait I like more. I like that one more like as a portrait. I mean, I think the sand texture is great, and I like the expression on it, the kind of angry look. But honestly, the human head, I thought it looked kind of weird in pictures, but in person it's very clean, no paint issues at all. The teeth are done well. And I kind of do like it because it adds a little bit of contrast, so it's not, all sand. Let me show you. Take the sand thing off. And see, I mean, you put that on and it adds a little bit of contrast. But, I don't know, the contrast is nice, but having it all decked out in sand is kind of better, in my opinion. He also does come with human arms, if you don't have space, because you know that this was how they meant for you to display him. They want you to display him with the sand attachments. That's how you put those on, and this whole statue just comes together. It's perfect. You take them off and put these on, it loses a lot. It loses a lot of its presence, its commanding presence. The arms aren't bad. I mean, they're painted well. The flesh tones are great. You can see like veins, and they're nice. I mean, they're definitely great. But I'm not even gonna switch them out. Like it really loses a lot. But I put them on yesterday when I unboxed them just to kind of see, and I'm like, yeah, it's really not as impressive with these on. The only reason I would see you displaying these is because of space issues. So yeah, human arms. That's it as far as switch outs go. Not many. You just get 2 heads and then 2 sets of arms for each limb. It also comes with art print, like all XN statues do. I'm gonna put this sand head back on. Yeah, all decked out in sand. That's my look for me. That's perfect. This is how they want you to display it. It's great. The art print's nice. I might try and display it once I get a new shelf, because I gotta get a new shelf for him. I currently have no space in my room. So that's gonna be another IKEA trip. Yeah, this is the art print. You can see even on the print, it has all the sand attachments on there. It's a nice print. I like it. You can't really complain. You get a free art print with a statue. I mean, you can't really say much. Yeah, it's nice. So honestly, I mean, that's it for the statue. I mean, it is, at its core, it really is kind of simple, but it's also not, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I mean, I love everything about it. The pose is amazing. The pose is so dynamic. It's just, you can tell, like, Spider-Man's about to get fucked. Like, it's amazing. Spider-Man's about to get his ass clapped by a mace. And I would not want to be him in this situation. It's just amazing. You know, the sand extension here, how he's controlling the sand. It's flawlessly done. You know, I even forgot to mention that you can see when the patches of sand like on his shirt and pants, like he's just emerging from the sand. It's just perfectly executed. And I said this to some people, but I honestly think this is like Ghost Rider level in terms of just its presence. Obviously not complexity. Ghost Rider is so much more complex. This statue isn't complex at all. Like I said, it's easy to put together. Not easy to put together. I had some trouble getting some parts in, but like, you know what I mean? It's not that many parts. So Ghost Rider is a lot more complex. But when you're talking just size and scale and just how massive this thing is, this is in Ghost Rider's league. And this is definitely, so far, my favorite of the Spider-Man villains. I never thought I'd like anything more than Venom, because Venom is not flawless. He's got issues. But Venom's amazing, and it's my favorite Venom to date still. But Sandman's better. I have a feeling I ordered Doc Ock when he went up. Actually, way before he went up. But I feel like I might like Doc Ock more when he gets here. But for now, my boy Flint, he's king. Yeah, it's perfect. This thing is next level. This transcends what quarter scale statues are. Honestly, it's fucking beautiful. And you know, it doesn't even look, it looks good in pictures, but it's just like, I dismissed it just in pictures because I thought it was simple, and I guarantee that's why it doesn't get as much love, you know, in public as other statues do, because in pictures it really does just look kind of simple. But you see the thing in front of you and you see it all put together and you see it all right there, it's something else, man. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna end it there. Again, not all so much to talk about, it's more to look at. As always, thank you for watching. Appreciate all of you. Love all of you. I don't think I'm due to get a new statue anytime soon, honestly. It might be a while. I think Punisher is my next one. Punisher or Doc Ock. But I'm pretty sure Punisher's gonna arrive first. Who knows, I might pick up like a couple of older pieces here and there. But it might be a while. So yeah, thank you for watching. As always, appreciate you. And keep it real. Keep it teal. Peace, guys.